Hey everybody, the Bang is here. Welcome to my inaugural monthly update, where I go over the many things that are going on with me and my various channels. Not just with my YouTube channel, but my Twitch channel as well. Link to my Twitch and various other ways to reach me are in the description below. Follow me on Twitter, guys, as any updates as to when I am streaming and what games are usually posted there first. And also follow my Discord for tentative schedules of YouTube and Twitch. Keep in mind this is not limited to just what games I am playing or what games I am expected to begin, as other important matters will be addressed as well. In this instance, I will be going over what you can expect in November month, as that is on its way. Also, as another note is that I am writing this script well in advance, so expect the delivery to be very different from my standard videos. So, without further ado, let's get started. First with YouTube projects, as I know, that's how you all got introduced to me anyway. Let's start with Fallout 3 first, a game that has been a welcome addition to the Let's Play rotation since the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall turned into an utter shit show. Fallout 3, like just about anything Bethesda related, has been fraught with many issues before the Let's Play freaking started. I had to look up various fixes for getting that game to work on a Windows 10 computer, and that was very annoying. I even had to look up how to apply the many add-ons on my save file, as it was a process that has eluded me midway through. Well, you should be pleased, or disappointed, depending on how you felt about this game, to hear that the project has now wrapped up recording-wise. The finale is expected to be up in early November, so be on the lookout for that. In fact, it will be as early as next week, I think? There are a handful of locations I have not explored yet, as well as a few side quests I have found but left unfinished. Android side quest, I'm looking at you. But my goal was just to beat the main story once I've hit a level high enough to get as much out of the game as I could. For one, I enjoyed the game on its own merits, as it was really fun to explore the land and play it your own style and pace as a sandbox game. However, I had to deal with my lack of skill in first-person shooters with RPG elements, which has been quite apparent throughout the last part of the game. I also had to deal with the game just wanting to freeze and crash at inconvenient times, and it was just about time to wrap it up anyway. For a Let's Play that started in late July, it got a lot of mileage for what it's worth, and I would not rule out doing another game like this, even if it is another Fallout game in the future. Just don't expect it to happen anytime soon though, as I am a bit burned out from the series. Now for the project you've been enjoying thoroughly and waited for, Pokemon Diamond version. I am happy to say that as of this day, writing this update, I have acquired all 8 Pokemon League badges, and I'm on my way to Victory Road. It was not without its technical issues, but it came down to having the window size too large, which, in case you did not notice, cut off a bit of the top screen on the right side. Well, now that I've mentioned it, I bet you're all going to look for it now, which, guys, come back. I still have an update to do! Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? I do have plans to do post-game content after beating the Pokemon League. Now, will I go after every legendary or mythical Pokemon there is? Absolutely not, as that would be a waste of my time, especially since I have to enter cheats to do it, for certain ones. I can go after what ones are accessible, but I'm not going to do a complete thorough guide on what Pokemon is where, what GBA card you need inserted to find extra Pokemon, or max out my Pokedex. I don't even expect to do very well at Battle Frontier because I am not an expert Pokemon player. Also, while I plan to fight trainers for experience, I'm only doing the ones I feel are necessary to build up my team, and I'm not going after all of them throughout the entire region. There are many Let's Plays out there who have done Gen 4 Pokemon, many of which have done a much better job than I have. I am not a Poketuber by any stretch, not that I am disparaging them in any way. I just do not have the desire to limit myself to a franchise or two when it comes to putting out content. Speaking of Pokemon content, please check out my Drybread's weekly Pokemon challenges. I have a link to the latest one where he beat Pokemon Emerald with just a Plusle and Minun. Link in the description below. Now I know a few of you are asking, when is Neo returning? You have not done the DLC yet, nor have you done the extra submissions that involve you dealing with boss gauntlets. Well, I have no update yet as to when I will resume that project, but I'm still playing it in my free time, leveling out my character through Way of the Strong difficulty. Once I do come back to the game, I will announce a date as to when that will happen. Will it still be a Let's Play, or will it be a stream series? Who knows what could happen? I would very much like to possibly get into it before Neo 2 comes out, and I don't know when in 2020 that will be. So now let's get to my Twitch activity. Fire Emblem Warriors History Mode is still going as well. As of this day, I have all the Master Seals for every character, so I can start to go through the rest of the maps as I go. As for Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, I came really close to beating the main story on the last session last night on Twitch, so I nearly have it wrapped up. That said, there are still the remaining collectibles to obtain, so there can still be bonus sessions as I go. Community games such as Jackbox Party Pack games are still going, but I do not have them scheduled in advance. I will also soon be uploading the VODs from my Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy streams on YouTube as well. I don't know when that is, but expect it in November. As for any future projects on Twitch, Luigi's Mansion 3 is still confirmed to be happening at launch. I have heard many good things about it so far based on reviews, so I cannot wait to share my experiences of this game with you guys. I will be sure to pick up the game after work on Thursday, and then we'll get started on our regular time for streams, which is 6 PM Eastern Standard Time. I do try to stream at least 3 to 4 times a week, and if there's any more, I will let you know via Twitter or even Discord. Now let's get to the future content you can expect on YouTube. Once Fallout 3 wraps up, I will start another series that also has 3 in its name. And I'm sure some of you already got the name of that game anyway, which is Sly 3 Honor Among Thieves for the PlayStation 2. I have tried it out months ago, and I do enjoy how it flows. I cannot wait to wrap up the original PS2 trilogy, so expect it in early November. As for after Pokemon Diamond, I do not have a new project planned yet, but stay tuned on Twitter or YouTube community page for more details as to when a new project is revealed. And the reason why I don't want to go into too big a new project at that time is for this next point. Speaking of November, one final thing to mention is that the 2019 Christmas special is expected to start on November 1st, which is a Friday. That is when game nominations will open up, so start thinking about what game or games you want to see, and then be sure to indicate as to what games you want to see by the time that video is announced. Expect this year to be a big one as for what projects you can expect in 2020. Much bigger than the 2018 Christmas special, where I ended up finishing all the games on that list within the first half of the year. And that is it for the update. I will see you all again with another one on the last week of November. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I shall see you next time.